Yeah. So for MentorH3R, there will also be products. Some of you here are in upskiller, right? So in order not for you not to get too choked up with projects, the people in upskiller will be focusing on the project in upskiller. But for those of you that are just in MentorH3R, you'll be working on the project in MentorH3R. And this project is going to be like you are working, like you are doing internship. Do you understand? Because you're going to be using project management tool. You'll be following the Scrum and guidelines, the Scrum frameworks, the Scrum events. You make sure that you're having that. Now you have enough time. You have enough time to be able to do all these events, right? You have enough time. You have like 2 months to be able to do all these events. You have, I'm sure those of you that are in the Scrum Mastery and Product Management class track, you already know about the Scrum event. So you all, as a Scrum Master, you are now there to, I don't want to use teach, to enlighten your team members, right, about the Scrum event and how we should go. I'm sure you've all done this during the GIT stage, right? So this project is just going to add to your portfolio, and it's going to be a live project, meaning that something that you'll be able to launch, right? Something that you'll be able to launch, or some, because we're not going to be working on something just imaginary. We're going to work on something that we want to actually launch out and start, maybe even making money from it and all those kind of stuff, right? Then for the we now have group and one-on-one mentorship program, right? So we have we're going to be leveraging ADP list to be able to get more mentors for all of you. So you all here, how many are we here, sir? Let me check. Although I'm using 2 phones. I'm sure some people were not able to join. Okay, well, let's say 190. Let's say 190. We might have some staff members here, right? So as I was saying, you all are going to have to open an account on ADP list. How many of us know what ADP list is? If you know, just comment in the chat box. ADP list. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, for people that don't have Nelly, I'm so surprised that you don't know ADP list. But no problem, eh? You will take the questions. Let me just explain everything so that you will not go and ask me a question of something that I have not said, right? We'll take questions. Just no problem if you don't know anything about ADP list. ADP list is the largest mentorship platform in the world, right? So, and it's good to know that Africa Agility has partnership with ADP list. So they'll be providing us mentors, but you all have to sign up on their platform. And there's an opportunity for you to use the same mentor throughout the mentorship program and also continue your relationship with your mentor even after the mentorship program, right? So before the end of this week, I'll be sending, or during the weekend, I'll be sending a video on how you can be onboarded on the platform, where you can open an account, how you can set up your profile, how you can also book a mentor, right? I'm not sharing any screen, I'm just talking, but can you see my face, Rose? My network is good today, I'm really happy. So, yeah. So that's the ADP list for the for the mentorship, one-on-one mentorship. Now for the group mentorship, we're going to be having impactful webinars, right? Impactful webinars, practical training on how to for your CV, your cover letter. Honestly, the CV and the cover letter are like one of the important steps to get that job that you want. If like these HR people say, they say that they spend less than 7 seconds. They spend less than 7 seconds on a CV. If they don't see what they're looking for, even if you can code for life, they won't pick you, right? So we'll also be having training on how to be able to write CVs and cover letter, right? I remember that I attended a training on CV writing, and I would say that I'm pretty good myself, right? Because I attended that training. So you all will be having an experienced tech recruiter, but not just any HR person. This person is specifically involved in recruiting tech talents, right? But now, what they see that will make them know that, oh, this person is the right candidate. This person is the person we're going to bring on board in the company. Yes, it is recorded and it will be shared. It's recorded and it will be shared. The recordings will be shared to you. Now, for CV writing, so you all know that everything in life is stage by stage. Like I said, you move from GIT to MentorH3R. Some of you are in upskiller. Then after this program, you also be moving to IRR, which is Africa Agility's job platform. And it's only the serious people, only the serious people that see will be recording it. This one is not, there's no even attender that's not even be taking. But I will know the serious people. There's something that will put in place just to know the people that will be serious with this program. MentorH3R is very flexible. I will also advise you that even during this program, continue improving your skills, right? Continue improving your skills. Do not stop. Do not be discouraged, right? So, what was I saying? So I mentioned ADP list, soft skills training, CV training, and the projects. So I think I've said that about the activities in MentorH3R. So this program is started already, and it will be ending on the last day in October. That's October 31st. And we'll be meeting, not every, because when you start the project, everybody can be meeting at the same time. But next week Thursday, we'll be meeting so that we can talk about the project. And before then, I already group you, and you know the groups where you're supposed to be. Okay, thank you. So before then, you will know where you're supposed to be. So I was talking about so we're going to be bringing a tech recruiter, not just any HR person, to talk to you guys, right? And to train you in order to be able to get that good CV out there. And most importantly, the cover letter, because that cover letter is very tricky, right? So I guess I can take questions now. Tife, maybe you want to try to make them unmute so they can speak. We have Doris Nkechi raising up her hand.
All right, so participants can now unmute themselves. So Doris, you wanted to ask a question, right?
No, it was a mistake. I don't have any question.
Please ask your questions now. Not that you now go on the Discord channel and start bombarding me with questions. I will not answer you. Ask now, please.
Okay, Christy wants to ask a question. Christy, you can unmute and speak.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, Moniolua, I want to ask, you were not precise as regards the days where we'll be having this training. That's my number one question. And my number two question is, how you said the projects are in different segments, right? And will be grouped. So how are we now going to start communicating with Scrum Masters and all of that? Is it that our mentors will now be part of that project also, or we'll just be doing our thing ourselves and then the mentors will be outside the project?
Let me answer the second question. You talked about the Scrum Masters. You're going to be in a group that will have different please, can you spotlight my video? I can't see myself. Okay, like I said, I don't know. You asked that question. I don't know if you were in the GIT Hackathon Challenge, right?
Yes, I was. My question is, are we going to have more Scrum Masters? Because I feel for a project, we had different stages, product designs and product management and all of that. But the Scrum Masters were finding it difficult to I will not say difficult, like they were not in that good quantity to attend to almost everybody. So that's why I'm asking, are the mentors now going to be part of each project group, or we'll still have to do our thing ourselves the way we did for the hackathon?
Okay, so I guess you are talking about not enough Scrum Masters, right?
Yes.
In a Scrum team, Damnola or goodness, how many people are supposed to be in a Scrum team? I think the highest number is 10, right? Then one Scrum Master is enough for a Scrum team. One Scrum Master is enough for a Scrum, just to facilitate the Scrum events and also try to remove impediments, right? So the time of your hackathon, the time you had was really limited. I'm sure the Scrum Masters there, they could not organize all the old Scrum events. Hey, 9, thank you. 3 to 10, all right, thanks. Right, so but now you have 2 months to be able to plan all the Scrum events, and to have the Scrum Master there to facilitate those events. And yes, you'll be in a Scrum team. And for your mentors are not going to be in your project development group. Mentors are just there to guide you, right? This one is one-on-one mentorship. You will talk to your mentor. Oh, this is what, for instance, in products and a product manager, right? In product manager, there's product management, there's general product management, there's technical product management, right? There's general product management, there's technical product management. If it's the technical you want to go to, you look for a technical product manager on the platform and you link up with him. You might not have the skills there. They will just be able to know how to tell you, oh, these are the skills you need to be able to be a technical product manager. So the mentor are not there to start helping you to be coding or to be doing Scrum events. No, the mentors are just there to guide you. And for in the Scrum team, you have all, like Goodness said, all the necessary skills that you need in the Scrum team. I feel like one Scrum Master, it depends on the availability of the Scrum Masters that we have. Then we can put like, so maybe one is busy, one can take over. Do you understand? Any other question? Have I answered that question? You asked another one. So for the date.
Yes, the days. Thank you.
So your soft, like, have you all, I think all of you have all filled the soft skills training form, which is closing tomorrow, by the way. The trainer is going to close the form tomorrow, 25th. So the date for the soft skills training is going to be on Saturday. You'll be getting more information about that, so that everybody, there will not be any excuse that, oh, I was at work, oh, I was at this, or I was at that one. It will be on Saturday for 2 hours. For 2 hours. Did you get an email to this meeting, orientation program? So how did you get the email to join this orientation program? Because this link was shared. I'm talking to the person that is asking question on the chat box.
Hello,
Please
sorry.
check. The link is in the form. Yes, I'm listening, please.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. And I want to ask, in terms of this MentorH3R, like meeting one-on-one, are we going to meet, or is it one-on-one on visual or physical?
It is physical. Sorry, virtually. Virtually now. Everything, what we've been doing here has been virtual. So virtually. The mentors you even want to meet, some of them are in another country.
Okay. Thank you so much.
That's it.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
I'm listening.
So my question is in reference to the first lady's question when she's asking if we're going to have the mentors work on the project with us. So my question goes like this. Are there timelines for when we are going to be working in our development team on the project? And is it when we are done with that we move on to connecting with the mentors and maybe we take on from there? Or are we working on the project with our development team and they would also have the mentors on the side if we encounter any like difficulty or anything like that? I just want to know if the mentors would be there throughout, like at the same time while we're working on the project, or we finish the project first and then go over to the next stage with the mentors, one-on-one mentorship.
No, of course, the mentors will be there. Please, I'm echoing. Can you mute your mic? Of course, the mentors will be there to guide you. So that is why after this session, the next thing for you now is to get onboarded on the platform, right? So they will be there. So you might get stuck in your products now and you need help. You can just reach out to your mentor and he or she will be there to help you to move to the next stage. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hi,
so
sorry, I have a question.
I have a question as well.
let the first
Sorry,
person go.
please hold on. We are using it as you raised your hand. So the next hand we are seeing now is Vanessa. Vanessa, please go ahead with your question.
Okay, thank you. My question is, you said something about the ADP account. So for those of us who don't know about it, what are we to do about it? Or how are we to create the account? Are we going to send a link?
I already said I will send an onboarding video that you can watch that will make you to understand it, how you can create accounts and how you can book a mentor. I will share everything with you.
Okay, thank you.
What if somebody is asking, what if Saturday is not possible because of religious reasons? This trainer wants Saturday because this is the time she feels she knows that everybody, like, you're not working. There's no, some people are coming late to this session now. So imagine the training is now, she really wants full attention. And it will be recorded, Sha, so you can also watch if you will not be available. The next person, please.
Ngozi, that's it.
Hi, good afternoon. Please, for those of us that already have accounts with ADP,
I can't hear you, please.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
For those of us that already have accounts with ADP list, how do we do it?
Of course, if you have an account ADP list, that's perfect. So you just
With
book
a
your
different
mentors.
skill?
What do you say? With a different
With a
skill, then you have
different
to
skill, yeah.
open another one. You have to open another one if you really want to get mentored on this particular skill that you have now. Unless you won't get mentors that are in that skill. You know, when you're creating the account, it will ask you for your skills.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so
Next,
the next
please.
person is Priscilla, please.
Hi, sorry, the Discord link that was sent to my mail is not working. Whenever I try to join the channel, it shows that this Discord link is like it's not working. I can't join the Discord channel.
All right, so you can just message me on Discord to get the link. People have been in already, so I don't know why it's not working, but you can just message me.
Okay, I'll try.
Damla, you want to ask a question?
Oh yes, thank you. Good evening, everyone. So I want to ask, the soft skill training, is there a certificate for it?
No certificate, please.
Okay, thank
you. Yeah. Then somebody was asking for the time for the training. The time is going to be this time, 3 p.m. because that will be the person's 10 a.m. over there. Now American trainer. So ask a question, please.
Beula's hand is up.
Good afternoon now. So I don't know, I wanted to ask, what about like we that are yet to get certificate for the last for the Git stuff, the one that we just finished?
I've responded to that. We get your certificate before the end of the week. You will get your certificate before the end of the week.
Okay,
and you guys, let me just let you know this. All about certificate, especially for the soft skills. No interviewer will ask you for soft skills certificates. They want to see the soft skill that you have. Do you get? So stop worrying about soft skill certificates. It's the skills. That's the most important thing. What you learned from the training. Time is by this time, 3 p.m. What other question, please? Please just mute and speak.
Okay, we have Choma. Hi,
Okay, good
Choma.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Principal. Good afternoon, everyone. Queen Moyi. Okay, my question is this. I just want to find out how many, the mentorship stuff, you said it's starting this Saturday. Is it going to be every Saturday or is it a weekly stuff or when?
Mentorship sorry, the soft skills start in September, not Saturday.
Okay.
September 9. I think that is on a Saturday.
Okay.
September 9, that's when it starts. Let me check the date so that I'll be sure.
All right. Thank you.
So start any party that you have before then. Start letting the bride and the groom to know that they should shift it, so that you have something to.
What if you are the chief bridesmaid?
You bargain with the bride.
Is it possible for them to help us?
The bride.
Hello, can you
bride.
speak with orderliness, please, please? Can I speak?
You'll be doing your soft skills training. You'll be doing it in the hall where you are doing your wedding. Please continue. Sorry.
Please, is it possible for all the schedules of everything to be dropped on the Discord or something?
Of course, it will. This is just orientation program. Some people might join orientation now and they might not be interested, right? So they can drop off. But for all of you that are willing to put in your best into this program, you you'll be getting the what do you call it, the schedule. So the time and everything, you'll be getting everything on Discord channel. Don't worry, I got you.
Okay, thank you.
If you are going to do wedding, or you are the bridegroom, let's say bridegroom, or you are the bridesmaid, chief bridesmaid, just carry your phone and your earpiece and be doing the soft skills training there, because we'll be taking attendance.
I have a question.
I'm listening.
So in regards to the certificates being talked about, I don't know if it's just me, but during the Girls in Tech Bootcamp, the product management track was told we're going to be giving this SC certificate, but there has been no updates or anything about that. And I registered for the upskill her and I haven't gotten any mail at all. I hear interviews and stuff is already like in place, but I have not gotten any email stating whether I was selected or not. So
let me answer the first question of the I think Goodness is here to answer that. Then for upskiller, that means also here. That means please answer your girls. Is that still here?
Okay. Yes, so for upskiller, girls in GIT that will be successful, that will be admitted into upskiller will actually get a mail informing them that they are in. Yes, because it's not everybody that is moving to upskiller. That is why you have interest or commitment form to fill. When you fill the form, the team will review, and then those that are qualified will proceed into the onboarding process. Thank you.
I'm sure you got that.
Sorry, I didn't get what she said clearly.
Let me explain. I think her voice is low. Maybe she's not feeling fine. Dami, are you okay? She said you will all be getting an email, right? The people that they are doing interview for are not the GIT girls. So you all that is it selected for upskiller, you all get an email. Everything is step by step. You will get it, right? Then for the CSPO.
Okay.
So that is hey, Goodness is here. Thank you.
Okay, so I want to add something to what you already said regarding the upskill her. So Dami just mentioned now that it's not everyone who got the mail for upskill her that will get into upskill her.